Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast, Smackdown post show for December 13th, 2024. I just realized it was Friday the 13th, but it's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
Smackdown is in the book. We are the go home show for us. The first, well, not the first, that's actually a reboot, but the first new episode of Saturday Night Main Event tomorrow, which should be a great show. How you feeling tonight, Chuck? Testing.
The night was great. I enjoyed myself.
I said, how you feeling?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I said today was great. I enjoyed myself. Enjoyed wrestling. Just got off work.
Gotcha. Let's get into this SmackDown. Jimmy Uso started off SmackDown, but I think his new name is going to be Big Jim. He said it about a million times today. I think he's trying to get it stuck in people's heads. You know, man, you got main event Jey Uso. I guess we got Big Jim now. Whatever. He gave him
his brother gave him the name though. Remember he called him hating Big Jim?
You're right. Yeah, he did. I guess he's gonna run with it. But he gave a passionate speech about his new singles career and what's next for him. And out of nowhere comes Drew McIntyre, who hits him with a Claymore kick and knocks Big Jim right off that one little crutch that he had. And Nick, all this security, they all had to come down and pull Drew McIntyre off of, well, not so Big Jim. You know, he looked a little there getting laid out, but Drew McIntyre stands tall. Your thoughts on the opening of SmackDown?
Man, I was at work and I was literally we were in the group chat and I legit was about to say something else. But when he kicked him, I literally wrote the group, damn, like, are y'all watching? Because that was wild. Like, he kicked that man's head off.
Right, man. Drew back in a serious way to all black. He is on a mission. I don't know if it's him against the bloodline. If we was right, if it's going to be some type of group with him, Seth, and Kevin. But something is building right now, man. I like Drew McIntyre and how he's standing tall and a strong heel. So we will see what comes from this, man.
He kicked that man's head off.
Clean off. Why he come out with one crutch too?
I don't know, but I legit had shades of Randy Orton Punk.
Shout out DJ the Juggalo on TikTok. He said he fell asleep during tonight's show. Drew against the world. Yes, it is Drew against the world. That's what it's seeming like. I'm liking it right now, man. Hopefully he keep it going. We shall see. But next up, Nick Aldis tells Bianca she has to relinquish her tag team titles because Jade is out and they need to be defended. But Naomi is just coincidentally right there and says, I can step in and defend it for you. He didn't make it a definite, but it seems like they're heading that direction. So Naomi now steps in as tag. Is that like the big three rule where, what do you call it? The Freebird rule that New Day uses now. The big three get to use it as well. Jade is down, so Naomi steps in. Your thoughts on that?
If they were still going by the group big three, then I thought this was just like New Day or Freebird, just step up. But technically, it's just been the two, and Naomi joins them occasionally.
Right.
So I kind of was thrown off by this myself. Like, could it have been her that they got her off the platform because she was on a losing spree and now she wants to be a winner?
Could be it. We shall see, though, man. Something is definitely stirring up right here. And I feel like Naomi got a big part to do with it. I really do hope at the end of all of this, it is Naomi and she turns heel, because seeing the glow fade away and her develop a new character would be excellent. But next
I'm tired
up,
of Glow.
Sick of it, man. Glow needs to go. All right, that's a slogan right there, man. Don't quote me. Stratton hit Michin with the prettiest moonsault, but she was supposed to move out of the way, and Michin didn't quite do it in time. They tried to play it off like she just didn't get hit with Stratton's finisher. Then Michin gets up, hits Stratton with her finisher, and advances, gets the 1, 2, 3, and now Mi Chin is in the finals of the women's U.S. title tournament. Do you agree with Stratton getting the L and Mi Chin moving on to the finals?
Right call, bad execution.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Definitely the right call. Way bad execution. Like sometimes, in terms of football, you got to call an audible. Like
Yeah.
if it, that bad, like y'all gotta clean that up.
Yeah, they try to say, "Oh, she missed the moonsault." No,
Like
Tiffany
no,
hit a
she hit
finisher clean. It
clean.
actually looked it pretty good, but I guess that's the you got to
And in
keep
the
the show
words of
going.
ABE of DDET, Tiffany was looking scrumdiddlyocious.
Yes, she was. I don't know if she was saying this little elf
Woo!
or what, but tell her I'm on the naughty list. Shout out Tiffany Stratton. But yeah, man, hell of a match though. I'm glad Mi Chin got into the finals, and we shall see later on in the evening who will meet her. But next up, Roman Reigns has a vignette and challenges Solo to Sikoa one-on-one tribal combat for the rights to the Ula Fala at the premiere episode of Netflix. I believe it is January 6th.
Yep.
We saw this coming a mile away. Bloodline, they got to win. Now they're even.
OG's gotta win.
OG's
Yep.
got to win. We're tied up. The three-way, I mean the round 3 is coming. Who do you have winning, and are you interested in this? Are you tired of it? What's your thoughts on it?
I have mixed feelings about it. I'm kind of tired of it, but I understand the purpose of it because, like, when they said Roman was going to come out and talk, I thought he was actually going to come out and talk, and I was like, this is a perfect way to, him kind of not just acknowledge Solo, but also kind of talk to Drew, like, hey man, I caught that. But then I realized it was a vignette, which means it was already pre-recorded. So I'm like, all right, so now both your cousins have been attacked, and everybody who came to help you has been attacked, but you're not going to address it. But like I said, you could tell it was pre-recorded, so it was like, all right, maybe hopefully he addresses that later. But that's now something else added to the list of, are you just going to let it go by under the radar, or are you gonna say or do something about it?
Definitely,
And then of
definitely.
course with the Ulafala, I love how he said, like, I didn't just take it and run with it. It was bestowed upon me. Like
Uh,
my dad and my uncle gave it to me. Like it meant something to me. It wasn't just, oh, I'm pretending to be something. It's no. It was given to me. It was bestowed upon me. What's up, Tony?
Shout out Tony Hayes. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. I like this, man. I want to see it how it's gonna go down. They're setting up something big for Netflix. I can definitely feel like The Rock will be involved in this Ula Fala match. But we shall see. Tony Hayes says having having a broken toe is not good. That toe is the most important one on your foot. A broken big toe. That's what he said. Yeah, I feel bad for Jimmy. Big Jim just can't get a break, man. As soon as he get healthy, he's back on the shelf. But it looks like they're gonna keep him on TV this time and let him keep talking. So we shall see. Next up, Carmelo Hayes, surprise challenger from Raw, is none other than a monster among men, Braun Strowman. And of course, he defeats Melo and adds to Mink's theory coming true that Melo is not him. And if she was here, she would definitely be saying right now, I told y'all, that Melo is not money or he is not him. Either one. Your thoughts,
I
though, Chuck?
I could have swore I was the one that said he's not him, but she's her as far as his girl. But they both ain't nobody right now. They both on losing sprees. But uh I really love, I wish Ron was here because he keeps saying it, well, Mello in NXT and Mello this and he's no, that arrogance. And I loved how he was like, it's so bad you got this little guy here going to get squashed. And he's all right, enjoy yourself. He goes out to the ring, and the worst part is I was thinking to myself, I was like, who they gonna bring out? And I was talking to a coworker because we both was watching it, and I was like, man, I wonder when Braun Strowman gonna return. And all of a sudden it was just like, Braun! I'm like, wow. I was actually thinking it for something else. I didn't even think of it for this match, but this was genius to have him come out. And you see the look of fear in Melo's. Like this is the first time Melo looked shook. Now he wasn't all that confidence like he normally has. He looked scared. He looked like a deer in headlights. And I was here for it. I enjoyed this match.
Tony Hayes says, I could see Melo being Abe's cousin. Now, NXT Melo, definitely. Main roster Melo, I never met that Negro a day in my life. But NXT can come to the NXT Melo any day. He could be in my family. Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out Melo. Getting a little bit of airtime. But next up, LA Knight defeats Solo by DQ as Jacob gets involved. But after the match, to the rescue comes Andrade and Apollo, but it wasn't enough as Solo, Jacob, and Tama Tonka are the last ones standing. This LA Knight Solo feud look like it's starting up, and it's gonna take us a minute, man. How you feeling about Solo LA Knight starting the feud after this whole Bloodline 2.0 versus OGs?
This is what I was kind of talking about with Roman on. Is he going to address Drew? Because you got to have.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. We got to stop the presses, man. Shout out Yapping with Neek. She just jumped in and said, will Melo ever be champion, though, Chuck? Will he?
Like secondary belt or a main belt?
Let's say any champion. How about that?
If he goes to Raw, yes. Not nobody on SmackDown right now.
Will he ever be world champion?
Oh, like God, no. I hope not. Unless they change his image. Like I'm really hoping for whoever win or loses between Oba and Trick, for one of them to come, and I can see them as a world title holder. Melo, I can definitely see as like a mid Carter.
Gotcha. But my bad. You go ahead. And what you're saying about LA Knight Solo?
Oh, I was saying like we're on the 13th, and they got to go to the 6th before the Roman and Solo match. So like Drew's attacking all of Roman's teammates. Roman should be getting involved with Drew and whatever's going on. And just like Solo already has something to do right now until that match. You got 2 weeks into that match, so at least this little feud gives Solo and his bloodline something to do other than focusing on Roman and his crew. That's why I was saying I understand it was a recorded vignette, but I hope next week Roman addresses Drew like, hey man, what's the deal or something? Because right now it's like all your people getting attacked for coming to help you out, and you just ignoring it because you're just so focused on the Ulafala. Nah, you need yeah. Like Tony said, he needs to be dealing with Drew for the next few weeks.
And then he says Solo will deal with LA Knight. Yeah, I can see that definitely happen, man. After we get this Ulafala match out the way, I could see Drew and I could even see Punk and Roman eventually, man, because it was something there being built during War Games when they was in the cage and all of that tension. So definitely we're going to be jumping from Bloodline versus Bloodline and get some other people involved, which is great. Next up, though, Chelsea Green defeats Bayley and advances to the finals of the Women's United States Tournament. Now we have it set, and it's exactly what everybody hoped and anticipated it would be. We got Chelsea Green versus Mi Chin. The winner will be the new Women's United States title champion. Your thoughts on this, Chuck? Chelsea Green getting the win over Bayley.
I really love the fact that Piper got involved, but Piper didn't get involved. If that makes any sense. Like Chelsea won just because Chelsea won. I mean, granted, Piper did have interference, so it wasn't like completely clean, but it wasn't like Piper had to come in and do all the work, and then Chelsea just got rewarded by, oh, let me take the scraps at the end. Like, no, Chelsea put in work in this match. Was really impressed by her, and kudos to Bayley for even helping her get over, because some people you don't have to always get a rub. Some people go into business for themselves, as they say, but she did her job and she made Chelsea look good tonight. So kudos to Bailey.
Chelsea look great. Look great. Tony Hayes says Mia Yim. I hate that Me Chin name. Yeah, I do too, man. I mean, it grew on me, but I definitely like Mia Yim a lot better than Me Chin. I don't know. Something
Me
about the Me
too.
Chin.
I like
Me
Mia
Chin
Yim,
sounds
but
like a snack or something. Let me go get a Me Chin and with cheese. I don't know. But anyway,
whatever.
the main event, it wasn't a fight. It was a standoff. Well, I guess you could say it was a fight. It ended up there. But Cody and Michael Cole call out Kevin Owens to the ring. And of course, he didn't show up, but he was in his car outside explaining once again why this is all Cody's fault. And I'm starting to believe, like Chuck, I mean, he's not lying. He is kind of telling the truth, but
Everything
I'm
he
a
said was
Cody guy,
facts.
so I don't care. I don't care. I'm riding with Cody
Man,
anyway.
look, you can still be a Cody believer and be like, he was right. Like Kevin's right, but I'm still going with Cody. Like I'm still riding with Cody, but Kevin's right. Like
And
you
that's
can still do
exactly
that.
what I'm
Like when I said, hey, Roman was wrong, but I'm still a Roman guy, you know? Like when
Yep,
Roman to the wheels fall off, but there was a lot of times
exactly.
when I was like, the man's wrong. Like you can admit when your hero is wrong and still ride with him.
But he's talking about how it's Cody's fault, and then he sets Cody off by saying he enjoyed the Stardust character better than the American Nightmare. Cody heads to the back looking for Kevin, and Kevin surprises him, attacks Cody.
People sleep on Stardust, fam. I wasn't a fan of Stardust.
They start the fighting back to the ring. They get in there, all hell breaks loose, but it breaks down by Kevin Owens hitting Cody with the belt, standing tall, getting the last laugh before they title match tomorrow night on Saturday main event. This is Kevin Owens standing tall again, man.
Can I ask you a question?
What's
Like
that?
real talk. Why do they play off the intelligence of the wrestlers, man?
Meaning what?
If I'm the title holder, I don't really care what you say, especially if we're going to fight tomorrow. I'll just see you tomorrow. I'm gonna whoop your ass tomorrow. Why would I come look for you knowing something could happen and you have the advantage of you're in the hallway? I'm not in the hallway. I'm in the ring. You want to come see me? You want to be a man to man, stand face to face? Let's go. If not, I'll see you tomorrow, and you're gonna get these hands because you can't run tomorrow. But no, they play on his intelligence, and I'll go get him. Like, come on, you should have just stayed in the ring.
Right.
Just
Shout
stay
out
put.
Ron T, the icon on Twitch, saying, "Holy shh, it's Chuck and Abe." Yes, it is. Where's Ron T? That's what the people want to know. They commenting right back.
Ron is at work. He's on the midnight.
Wicked on TikTok says, "I wanted Ivy Niles, but it's cool that we got Michin." And Delinquent 13 says, "I can't wait to see the Wing Eagle belt tomorrow." Yes, tomorrow gonna be a great show. Make sure y'all tune in for our post show tomorrow night. Remember,
who you got winning tomorrow?
Between.
Let's pull up the card.
Pull up the card and break it down. We're gonna do this live.
Yeah, let's do this.
Ron T wants to let the people know next week I will be back. Looking out for Ron T next week. And then, you got your boy Tony Hayes. Ron is singing some little Stevie Wonder right now. Yes, he probably is. And shout out Joni Benny said, "What up, Chuck and Age? I hope you guys have a great, happy holidays." And yeet. What up, Jody? Definitely, we will be having a great holiday. Back to you too, brother. Ron T responds says, "I'm here for the picks, though." All right,
let's go, Ron.
Let's get it up. Well, before we get it up, let's get this SmackDown out the way first. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it tonight's show?
8.
8, solid 8 for tonight's show. I'm a little lower. I'm gonna say that 7.5.
It was better than Raw, and I forgot what I graded Raw. So
it was better than it was. I mean, it was all right. It was all right.
Wasn't as good as NXT, but it was definitely better than Raw. NXT was something else.
Wiccan says, "Hopefully Coco Beware comes out with Frankie." That is a Saturday Night Main Event classic staple. That would be amazing if they did something like that. And Ron T responded saying, "No Stevie though, Tony. No Stevie." All right, where are we at with this? We pulling up the card
You're
for
pull up the card for tomorrow.
tomorrow, and we are giving our predictions. Where we at? Saturday night main event. It's gonna. I mean, it's packed, man. The whole thing, top to bottom. Let me just
Event
get the.
card. Here we go.
You got it.
Yep.
Go and read it off, man. I'll let you control it, man. Go ahead.
So we have the Women's United States Championship between Chelsea Green versus Mi Chen.
I am going with Chelsea Green as the new Women's United States Champion.
I'm also going with Chelsea Green.
2 Chelsea Greens. Yes.
Worlds. Well, is Ron gonna chime in? Ron, what you got?
Ryan chimed in. Ryan said he has. Tony says he's got Chelsea, and Ryan T has Chelsea. We got a clean sweep of Chelsea's here for that match. What's next up?
Women's World Championship between Liv Morgan and EU Sky. It's EO, but I say EU.
Liv Morgan and Io Sky. I believe they want to milk Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for all it's worth. So I don't see Liv losing. I'm going with the Liv.
What a time to be a Liv. You know, my old saying. So I'm gonna go Liv too. What a time to be a Liv.
Delinquent 13 says he is, or he, I don't know if he or she, I'm sorry, but he says he's going with EO Sky to beat Liv. And we got Ron T saying Liv by DQ. And Tony Hayes, I don't think he's answering, but he says, who do you think Matt Cardona will return to? When do you think? No time soon, because he just signed the contract with AEW. So he's fighting Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor title pretty soon. So yeah, Matt Cardona is not coming to WWE no time soon. And then Tony also says, at Liv, yes, a great time. Yes.
What a time to be a Liv.
We got a couple EOs, but mostly Livs. Next up,
the World Heavyweight Championship between Gunther, the in-ring general, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest.
I am going with a new world champion, Finn Balor.
Ooh.
Double champ with he gonna have the world title and the tag world title on both shoulders. While you're waiting, I'm gonna give Ron tease. He says he is also going with Finn Balor.
So I want to go Gunther, but then I can't think of who he would fight next. And I think there's more story to be told with Finn. But I don't know if they want to put the belt on him right now. I'm definitely not going Damian.
Yapping with Nick says, please let her lose. Talking about, I think, Liv Morgan. And Soto619 says, I bet you Finn doesn't win. And your thoughts, Chuck?
Going with Gunther, the ring general.
Ring general for Chuck Jordan. Next up,
we have Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre.
I got Drew McIntyre in this.
Yeah, Drew.
Not much to say about that. Give me Drew.
Going with Drew. Can't go against the Drew.
You going with Drew as well. Tony Hayes says, how soon do you think TK will cut Cardona's nuts off and make him lame like Ricky O'Shea? Oh, wow. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Cardona he was looking good last week against talking against Jericho. So it could be quite the opposite. And Ron T is saying definitely Drew McIntyre over Sami Zayn. Next up,
we have the undisputed WWE Championship between Cody Rhodes
the disrespect
and Mr. Right Kevin Owens.
Disrespect right there, you know.
What? What I do? I said Cody
I
Rhodes.
was
I
gonna
did
go.
not call him Stardust. I called him
I
by
was
his name.
gonna go Kevin, but my boy will never be disrespected by me and you in the same segment. So I'm going with retaining, defending the undisputed universal champion of the world. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! Cody Rhodes retaining.
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I want for Cody and Randy to fight at Mania, right? But I'm thinking the bigger picture. This is the first Saturday night after a long time. They're going to need one of those titles to trade hands is going to be just drastic. And if Owens wins, then it could be Owen versus Randy. And if John Cena wins the Royal Rumble, we can have Randy versus John for their legacy thing. Or we can just get Kevin versus Randy. Either way it goes, I think it would be better to have a heel Owens versus anybody at Mania. And even though I believe Cody should win, I'm going with Kevin Owens.
You are going with Kevin Owens.
I know that was a long-winded statement, but I just want to.
That was. You could have just.
I just wanted to see. I want you to see what my thinking was at with a shocker for tomorrow night. Just everyone will lose their. But then again, hold on. Then again, do you really want to go into Netflix with Cody not having a belt with all these kids? And do you really want to break little kids' heart on primetime TV? Does WWE really want to do that? I say yes, but
and
probably not.
They're bringing out the winged eagle belt. Come on, man. Cody all day. Ron T agrees with it. He says Cody, but heel tendencies will start to show. And Tony Hayes says, I don't think Cody is dropping the belt to KO. Everybody's agreeing with me. Cody Rhodes for the
like I said, but I'm thinking back. Like I said, I'm thinking now. Like, do you really want to put little kids who's going to be able to see? Because this is even like this is on regular TV tomorrow, right?
I believe
this isn't just on Peacock. You said it was like on NBC or something.
And NBC. I think so. I'm not for sure, but definitely on Peacock for sure.
So yeah, little kids will be able to. Yeah, it's on NBC. So this means I think everybody got NBC for the most part. So everybody, do you really want to put these kids to bed crying before Christmas that Cody lost? So I'm going to retract. I'm going to hit the little theme song. You know, I don't think they're going to do kids like that. Definitely keep the bet on Cody for a little while longer.
You ain't got to tell me to hit the song again. I definitely got it queued up 24/7. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! And still,
my father said when I was younger.
Photo 619, he says, I agree with Shinsuke that LA Knight never deserved the title. No. Yes, he did not. He did not.
Check this out. To anybody that's chiming in, y'all see us live. Ask for the link. Come join us on here. Come talk with us. Don't be strangers.
Yeah. Come on. Tomorrow it is going down, man. Saturday night post show. Anybody, like Chuck said, hit us up. And what is Tony Hayes saying right here? Tony Hayes says The Rock might take the belt from Cody in the future for a time, maybe. I think definitely The Rock is taking that title.
Yes, NBC.
Yep. He didn't deserve it. He earned it. Yeah. Oh my God.
Stop, Ron. Stop. I legit think that we only was behind LA Knight winning it because of who we took it from.
Yeah.
Like we hated Logan Paul so bad, it was just anybody needed to take that belt.
And it's not that he's doing a bad job. It's just I'm sick of it. Like
he's a Rock. He's a mini Rock.
It's nothing personal. Everything's a catchphrase and a joke. It's not like, oh, his story, his climb. It's like, no, it's none of that. It's just catchphrases and that's it, man.
Hey, just like I remember when he first got here and Bray Wyatt took him down in that 7-Up match. Bray died, and all of a sudden now he's a hero. Get out of here with that.
Get out of here, man.
Long live Bray.
Long live Bray. But shout out to everybody who joined us today, man. There's a lot of people in the chat. Alex Gonzalez, Relentless Betrayal, American Chick Boxer, Soto 619, Wiccan, Yapping with Neek, Slamming 00144, Monty Ice, the L Catalog, and anybody and everybody else who I missed. We appreciate you guys, and we hope you tune in tomorrow. Saturday night main event post show.
Hey, hit us up for the link. Hit us up for the link. Come join us.
Half hour right after the show. If you guys want to join us, DM us. We'll send you the link and come join the party. Until then, it's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
And you've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast.